throwing a kick and immediately going towards. Nice takedown there from Sigvaldason. Jeremy talked about needing to get the fight down to the ground and did so here early.
Well, and Blake Sigvaldason, for him to be successful, especially with these short 3-minute rounds, he has to put an emphasis in the judges' minds. He has lost some decisions before, and what he really needs to do is secure himself a good round 1 victory that is going to be able to really push him forward. A round victory, not necessarily a fight victory.
Sigvaldason on top right now of Hanson, trying to land a couple punches. Again, legal under the advanced amateur rules here in BC. A bit of a distinction than we've seen from some other places. Continuing to battle. Sigvaldason on top. Nice punches here, Jeremy.
Yes, excellent punches being landed by Sigvaldason, able to keep busy, and he's fought under the Calgary rules, which doesn't allow any ground and pound in an amateur capacity. So this is a bit of a new thing for Blake to be working under.
Again, trying to move his opponent around the cage. Sigvaldason on top. Some good defense on the bottom here, though, Jeremy. It looks like Hanson hasn't taken much damage so far, but Sigvaldason is staying busy, which is going to leave an impression in the eyes of the judges.
Well, it's very important for the down fighter to take away any powerful shots. Yes, these shots are landing, and yes, they are scoring in the eyes of the judges, but they're not doing much damage. And what it does say is, hey, I'm not necessarily going to win this exchange, but I'm not going to be knocked out, and I'll be able to live to fight another day.
Now Sigvaldason able to make the pass. He's up into the mount. Hanson trying to hold on, because if Sigvaldason can posture up, he might be in some damage here, Jeremy. Sigvaldason getting a little high now in the mount, and that might provide an escape route underneath for Hanson.
Well, with just short time remaining, under a minute now for Sigvaldason to work, he's going to try and posture up and land he is. He's landing some big shots here to the head of Gordon Hanson, and Sigvaldason is continuing to put the pressure down.
Holding his opponent up against the cage. Sigvaldason now throwing punches, doing an excellent job, Jeremy, of upset up in front of the cage in the first situation he's really been in his MMA career to be allowed to do this ground and pound rules.
Yes, again, under the Calgary Commission, you can't strike to the head of a downed opponent, but Blake Sigvaldason definitely taking advantage of it here. And it's a good wall walk by Gordon Hanson. He's able to get to standing, but an excellent takedown right away for Blake Sigvaldason.
Yeah, a moment's respite for Gordon Hanson, trying to get away from the cage, trying the sweep, but was unsuccessful. He does end the round likely in the guard, but at the end of the day, Jeremy, Blake Sigvaldason looking as good as he's looked here in the Hard Knocks cage. And we are back underway. Nice combination early. Hanson trying to get in, and it looked like Sigvaldason getting the better of the boxing here, Jeremy.
Yeah, and he's always been a very good technical striker. It's more of when he gets to the grappling that he gets in trouble. We heard from, and a nice takedown here from Sigvaldason, in on the legs, good timing, and into the full guard for Gordon Hanson.
Yeah, Sigvaldason, Jeremy, another driving takedown. Again, he said that was his biggest regret from his last fight. And it's about learning from your mistakes when you're an amateur. And that's what he's been able to do here, is learn from his mistakes, get the fight down to the ground, and then work from there.
And it's very important, like you said, Ryan, it doesn't matter how many you lose in amateur, as long as you learn from each fight. And Sigvaldason, as we've seen him from his first fight to the fight that he's having right now, he's advanced each single fight. So he really has followed that credo, which is learn from your amateur fights, whether you win or lose.
Yeah, again, the stats don't matter once you become pro, and a nice little combination body head there from Sigvaldason on top. Hanson doing what he can to keep Sigvaldason's head down, prevent him from posturing up like this and being able to land punches like that.
Well, the more, it's simple physics, Ryan. The more time that you have for your fist to go from high to low, the faster the punch and harder the punch is going to be. So if you can limit it to short punches, again, you might not be winning the fight, but you're not taking any damage, and you live to fight another day.
Now, Jeremy, from the top like that, Sigvaldason really winding back, timing those punches out, and really kind of telegraphing it. Any danger of the arm bar there, the guard popping up?
It all depends on what works, and you can see that Gordon Hanson is trying to isolate an arm with both hands, but if you telegraph that punch, as long as it goes in and out as equally, you can't hit it and let it linger there. Here's some good strikes, though, from Sigvaldason. He's landing some big shots.
Yeah, really landed a couple nice right hands there as Hanson, again, for the second round in a row, finds himself on his back with Sigvaldason doing the majority of the punishment.
Well, and we talked about Sigvaldason again. It needed to come out and have a fast start, needed to have a good fight, and that was a really decent shot landed to the face of Gordon Hanson.
Yeah, nice right-hand cameraman right on top of that action, and you can see those punches coming in as quick as they can. Now trying to throw punches in bunches. Sigvaldason on top, trying to end this again. The rules in amateur are a lot more strict when it comes to stopping a fight. Hanson's got to get something going here, Jeremy, because Sigvaldason is trying to end this fight with 10 seconds left, throwing punches from the heavens, coming down with those hammer fists. But Hanson doing enough to defend to keep himself alive and get that chance heading into round number 3.
You need to be really careful here and continue to be aggressive, but focus on positioning first. If you feel yourself in a dangerous position, you need to change it immediately.
Especially when he's coming in 0-3. You've got to know that he's going to be looking to finish this fight and still get the win. You never want to go to the judges' scorecards, and a nice takedown there again.
Excellent timing. He was able to duck under the high kick that Gordon Hanson threw, and this is the safest place to be. If you're on top, especially in a half guard, you don't need to push to mount in this situation. You've won the fight. Staying in this half guard means that it's very hard to roll you over and take a mount position. And if you do get rolled over, at least you're in a half guard. It's a nice, safe place to be. Let's see if Sigvaldason continues to work from this position or wants to advance and perhaps try and finish the fight.
Yeah, of course, if you're not busy, the referee going to stand you up and trying to lock that one leg in. Hanson not letting that other leg go. You can see Sigvaldason now trying to get that mount, Jeremy, trying to advance his position because, like I said, I don't think he's going to be content with getting to the judges. He's going to want to finish this fight, and the only way to do that, the best way to do that for him in this position right now is to get up into that mount and start throwing punches.
Well, and there was a short instance at the end of that round where I saw Gordon Hanson looking up at the official saying, hey, when are you going to stop this thing? I've taken a lot of punches. He did tough it out, though, was able to continue to defend as he did. But, again, if Sigvaldason can get another flurry like that, I don't think Jordan Cooper's going to allow that one to stay happening.
Now Sigvaldason on top, continuing to land right hands. Jeremy has popped his right hand free and keeps landing punches to the side of the head and to the face as well, trying to shake Gordon Hanson loose. But you can see just postures up and drops punches and postures up and drops punches. A very impressive performance tonight from Blake Sigvaldason.
With just a minute remaining, again, you've got to hear Blake Sigvaldason's corner telling him, hey, you've got to be very careful here. Position, position, position. No worries. No, don't take any chances. Yes, we all want to finish the fight, but win the fight first.
And that's what he appears to be in line to do. 40 seconds left on the clock now. As again, now a couple punches coming from Hanson on the bottom, but this one's been all Sigvaldason from the opening bell. And again, just continuing the relentless ground and pound. Drove his opponent to the ground and has been laying punches since. And really even no danger, no warnings from the official to keep busy. Blake Sigvaldason has been busy from the top and is going to deserve this win, Jeremy.
Short time now, less than 10 seconds remaining. Sigvaldason looking to put an accent on it with a couple of good shots, but then thought better of the position. And barring what could be considered a minor miracle, it looks like Blake Sigvaldason is finally going to be able to break the ice and secure his first victory in the MMA cage.